to the BBC, the big, bold comedy section, which has no other meaning at all in porn. But we hope you will enjoy these sketches, which really embody our tenets here at the BBC of live, laugh, and love. Unless you have a conservative opinion or anything else that's opinionated, and then we fire you for like 2 weeks and then rehire you. The sketches this evening are the pride of the BBC, with many famous stars and comedians working together to create this masterful work of immense emotion and humour. The BBC is split accordingly into these three tenets, and as such, we hope it will be thoroughly enjoyed by all. To begin, is live. The day-to-day can be very mundane, but these sketches add a level of the jovial to the repetitive nature of life. So please do enjoy them, but not too much, because then you'll have an opinion, and then you'll be fired.
Good evening and welcome to Mastermind. To our first contender, good evening. Your name, please.
Good evening.
Last week, your chosen topic was answering each question before it was asked. This week, you have chosen to answer the question before last each time. Is this correct?
Gabriel Jeff Thorpe, Esquire.
Very good. And your time starts now. What is paleontology?
Yes, absolutely correct.
What is the House of Lords?
Rule breakers. Oh wait, the study of all fossils.
Who are Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak?
Rule breakers.
What's the difference between a donkey and an ass?
One was the Prime Minister, the other one is the Prime Minister.
Complete the quotation. To be or not to be?
They're both the same.
Who is Prince Harry's wife?
A big bone with a lot of opinions.
Correct. What do people kneel on in church?
Meghan Markle.
What do tarantulas prey on?
Bear cushions.
Correct. What would you use a ripcord to pull open?
A fly that's stuck.
What sort of person was put in Bedlam?
A parachute.
What is a jockstrap?
A nutcase.
Correct. For what reason would a decorator use methylene chlorides?
A form of athletic support.
Correct. What did Van Gogh do?
Paint strippers.
Correct. Who is Kanye West?
He's a kind of artist.
Yes, what sort of artist?
Pass.
Close enough. What kind of model was the London bus in 1984?
A singer.
Correct. In 1892, Robert Brandon wrote a novel about a long-standing English farce. What was it?
Stagecoach buses.
Correct. Complete the following quotation. I've started, so I'll finish. Complete the following quotation about Priti Patel. Her heart may be in the right place, but her...
Charlie's aunt.
Correct.
Turn the lights off! Wait for them!
and the two shades of lipstick were identical, which means that only you, Mademoiselle Brown, could have placed a cigarette case underneath the body.
Surely, Monsieur Perrault, you aren't accusing me of murder.
Indeed I am, Mademoiselle. Murder of the most treacherous and the most ingenious.
Oh, heavens!
Surely, true, Susan. Surely you can't mean that, Poirot.
It is of the most regrettable that I do.
Yes, it is true. Yes, I did kill Lord Carlington.
My God, she's doing the evil voice.
Indeed, mon ami. I always know I have got them when they start doing the evil voice.
What?
Yes, once again, it has been one hell of a week, to be honest with you. We had absolutely no evidence, but once they have done the evil voice, you know they are the murderer.
No, I really am not sure how this could have happened.
No. We've all heard you doing the evil voice now. Only murderers do that.
But, Monsieur Perrault, I implore you.
Too late, mademoiselle. The evil voice, it never lies. Besides, now you are smoking a cigarette out of an evil cigarette holder.
Damn you, Perrault.
She's doing it again.
I'm not sorry, damn you. I'd do it again.
Too late, mademoiselle. You have now got sexy hair.
Susan, I don't understand.
Oh, Freddie. You could have been so perfect if you weren't such a fool.
Have her tits just got bigger?
Attention, mon capitaine. She's kissing that guy now, and then she'll kill herself.
Right.
Goodbye, Freddie.
Susan, no! Oh, nuts!
It is better this way. Some courts, they do not always accept the evil voice as evidence.
That's a jolly bit of luck then, isn't it?
Now, Monsieur Freddie, if I might employ you.
Yes! I did do that massive poo in your ensuite while you were out, and I did not flush intentionally! What?
No, Monsieur.
No! And I would do it again, whether or not I flushed it! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha!
No, I want the app, mate.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I fucking lost it.
Goodbye.
There you go, madam.
Thank you very much.
You have a very nice day.
I will, and yourself.
I have a gun in my pocket. Hand over 10,000 in used notes or I'll let you have it.
You don't scare me, go away.
How about hand over only 5,000 in used notes and we'll shoot you a little bit in the arm?
No, I won't. Even if you did shoot, you'd probably miss. 4 eyes?
It is not kind to make fun of those in spectacles.
Go home, you silly Billy.
How do you spell annihilate?
Annihilate.
Annihilate.
Oh, A? Double N? I don't know.
Well, if I put kill, will you understand?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Hand over the money or I'll kill you.
I can't. I would lose my job, and I owe the grocer for food for my dear wife and 6 little children.
How much do you owe the grocer?
£12? Oh, here it's yours, it's yours. I really shouldn't be in this business, you know, I'm terrible at it. Well, hello. Thank you all for coming. Welcome to my phobias workshop. My name is Lee, and today we're going to build on our irrational fears. Now, I actually have a phobia myself. I have a fear of the word which is spelt A-A-G-H exclamation mark. That word. Okay? So don't say that. Why don't we start by introducing ourselves to each other? And we'll begin with you.
Hi everyone, my name's Jim, and I have a fear of apologies.
Of what, sorry? Oh, of apologies. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that any sort of apology?
Yes.
Right, well, we'll just try and avoid those then, shall we? What's your name? What's wrong with you?
Hi, my name's Karen, and I have a fear of repetition.
Oh, you have a fear of repetition. Yeah, I very nearly did it then, didn't I? I'm so sorry. Who are you?
Hi, my name's Ronnie, and I have a fear of awkward silences.
How long do these silences have to be?
That one's borderline.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just try and keep the conversation flowing then, shall we?
Hello, I'm Tim. Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. Let me begin by introducing everyone to you. This is Karen. She has a fear of repetition.
Oh, so sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I bark at other people's phobias.
Right. I really should have dealt with you on a one-to-one basis, to be honest. But you're here now, so we'll just carry on. My name is Lee. I have a fear of a word which is spelt A-A-G-H exclamation mark. That word. So don't say that word, okay? And this is Ronnie. Ronnie here has a fear of awkward silences.
Oh, so we'll try and keep the conversation flowing then.
Whoa!
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
He said that earlier!
Oh,
Can we just try and make some progress, please, people? Progress has to be made. This is Jim. Jim has a fear of apologies.
I'm really
Don't. We need to understand where these fears of ours began. They all have root causes. Jim, could you please tell us where you believe this phobia began?
Well, it all began the day I tried my grandmother's stockings on for the first time.
a really cool guy. He's got a cool shirt, he's got cool shoes. Did I mention the shirt? If you ever got the chance to meet him, you know why I want to be him. He walks into a room and everyone respects him. He reads the news and doesn't let that shit affect him. He's really happy, he's thrilled to be alive. His name is any white guy in 1985. White guy, 1985. White guy, 1985. White guy, 1985. White guy, 1985. He's got a job and a family. How does he do it? Balances work with his wife, sons, they're well in cooking. He's got all the answers that I want to know. How can I be what I am? But 40 years ago, gee whiz, he got it and he lost. I am the thing he is, but he isn't when I walk. I guess it's true that some people really gotta fight to survive, and some people are white guys in 1985. White guy, 1985. White guy, 1985. White guy, 1985. White guy, 1985. Wait! It wasn't easy for any white guy in 1985. Some white guys were living through the AIDS crisis. Some white guys were Italian. I'm not saying it's hard being a white guy now. I misspoke. I don't mean to lump a group of people in a hive. I think I just meant my dad in 1985. My dad, 1985. My dad, 1985. My dad, 1985. Scott Burnham, 1985. I wanna be my dad. I wanna be my dad in the 80s. My oblivious white dad in the mid-80s. My dad was an oblivious white guy. My father was happier than I am. If I could be anybody dead or alive, I would want to be my dad in 1985.
Was that not marvellous, everyone? I think that deserves a round of clicks, just to show not much. Excellent, thank you. Hang on. I'm being told due to budget restrictions, the rest of the show is being sponsored by a shallow gravy. Oh, hang on, no. Shallow graves. Yes. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, this next festival delights is laugh. An act synonymous with comedy, and of course something you'll be doing for the rest of the night. So let's all look forward to some mouth action and get into it.
So, we're all in agreement that's the best way to do it.
Absolutely. It's so simple. No messing around with poison-tipped umbrellas or snipers. We just get a chauffeur drunk.
Slightly drunk.
And assume he'll crash.
As long as we pay a bunch of motorcycling photographers to harass him, I'm sure that will happen.
Yes, and the good news is, that only involves swearing another 15 or so people to perpetual silence.
Yeah. Plus, people always die in car accidents, don't they?
Yes, always. And people who drive over the limit always crash. What we're organising here, my friends, is a watertight hit. My only concern is that it looks so much like a murder that people will start to suspect.
Well, that is the risk we run by doing it this way. It will be totally obvious that it's an assassination. But remember what the Duke of Edinburgh told us when he came to MI6 to give us our orders. I don't mind carrying the lifelong suspicion of murder upon my shoulders as long as you kill her in such a way that absolutely nothing can go wrong.
Induced tipsy car crash, it'll have to be then. It simply cannot fail. Unless she wears a seatbelt.
She won't. She's unprovably pregnant, remember? Women recently impregnated by the only man they've ever loved are notoriously slapdash with their personal safety.
So, Dot, you're our best troubleshooter here. Is there anything we might have missed?
Yes, just one little niggle. Why are we doing this?
Because Prince Philip told us to, that's why. It's a well-known fact that the nation's security services are still pretty much at the beck and call of the royal family. This is top priority. The IRA could do whatever they want this weekend, I tell ya.
And why is he doing it?
Oh, well, because she's so popular. She's beautiful and everyone loves her. We have to kill her now so that people will go off her.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. If she's left alive to age as gracefully as one can whilst raising the bastard grandchild of an Egyptian businessman, the public's only going to love her more and more.
Yeah, you're quite right. And as her appearance continues to wrinkle and sag, and as she continues to make facetious remarks about something complicated, the public's hatred for the royal family will only intensify.
Whereas if she's dead, she'll be forgotten in a week.
Exactly. You made me feel very naive.
Just 1 moment. Hello? Oh, well then. Life imitating art, I suppose. Yes, well, thank you. Well, you can stand down, gentlemen. That all just happened by accident.
Oh, well, don't tell Prince Philip. We'll still get our fee. Good evening, and welcome to Big Talk, your weekly gullet full of the massively important. I'm Raymond Terrific, and as usual, gathered around me about the biggest bunch of eggheads and brainiacs that taxis could be sent to fetch. As usual, we'll be thrashing out some absolutely colossal issues. Right, first up, AIDS pandemic in Africa. Come on, Buffets, let's get this sorted. Any ideas? Richard?
Well, as always, Raymond, you've raised an incredibly
Of course I have, Richard! This is Big Talk! Let's get this sorted!
Well, I think the issue lies in education.
Right, send more schools. Sleeves rolled up, ships full of schools. Is that the answer? Leonard?
No, I don't think so.
Right, cancel the school shits. Come on, Buffets, let's really bang our heads together on this one.
Well, I think it's
Yes, Danielle, you're about the biggest boffin here. Let's sort these guys out and stop all the dying so we can just about be bothered.
Well, I think it's more about money than it is education.
Right, I need more money. How much money, Tim? How much money, Tim?
Well,
Leonard! Leonard! Don't desert me, boffins!
700 billion pounds?
Oh, no, that's enormous. Right, where are we going to find all that? I've got a house worth 300k, 700 billion, minus 300k. Oh, we are nowhere near! Right. Get a pizza in, speed dial 3. We're going to sort this out. It takes all of the next sketch.
The secret sounds.
it was meant to be a table. Now, thank you for freezing the place. Sorry about this.
Sketch!
Freedom Valley, saffron lights. The sky was clear, the stars were bright. You were soft, the moon was up. Frida drank her cocoa cup. She licked her lips, she felt sublime. fashion, for passion, it turns us into nervous wrecks. My decision, I'd rather watch the spinners on the television. I can't do it tonight. But she said, let's do it till our hearts go boom. Donative, creative, living room. This folly is jolly, send me over backwards on my hostess trolley. Let's do it tonight. But he said, I can't do it, me every breathing days have gone. I'm older, feel colder, it's other things that turn me on. I'm boring, let me read this catalogue of vinyl flooring. I can't do it tonight. Let's do it, have a crazy night of love. I'll strip bare, I'll just wear stilettos and nothing love. Don't stop her, go lava, don't go from the wardrobe in your balaclava. Let's do it tonight. I can't do it, I know I'd only get it wrong. Don't angle, for me to dangle, me arms have never been that strong. Stop nagging, I'm flagging, you know as well as I do that the pipes weren't lagging. I can't do it tonight. Let's do it, share a night of wild romance. Frenetic, poetic, this could be a last big chance. To quote Milton, to be Stilton, to grow gay, banded in your tufted Wilton. Let's do it tonight. I can't do it, I've got other jobs on hand. Don't grouse around the house, I've got a busy evening planned. Stop nagging, I'm flagging, I've already sang that bit, I think. I can't do it tonight. But let's do it, well I'm really in the mood. 3 cheers, it's years since I even caught you semi-nude. Be drastic, gymnastic, put your baggy white front with a loose elastic, but let's do it tonight. I can't do it, I must refuse to get undressed. I feel silly, it's too chilly to go without my thermal vest. Don't choose me, don't use me, my mum said no, say you must excuse me. I can't do it tonight. Let's do it, I feel I absolutely must. I want to accept you, I want to tempt you, I want to drive you mad with lust. No caution, just precautions, spirit avocado on the lower portions. Let's do it tonight. I can't do it, it's really not my cup of tea. I'm embarrassed, I wish you hadn't picked on me. No dramas, give me pajamas, the only girl I'm mad about is Judah Chalmers. I can't do it tonight. Let's do it, I really want to run amok. Let's wiggle, let's jiggle, let's really make the rafters roll. Be mighty, be flighty, come and melt the buttons of a flame-proof 90. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it, I really want to rant and rave. Let's go, cause I know just how you want to misbehave. Not meekly, not weakly. Have me on the arse! Let's do it tonight!
Good evening, and welcome back to Big Talk. Once more, I'm Raymond Terrific. I'm gathered with brain sports and mentalist moves, a veritable smorgasbord of cleverness that the world is rightly too respectful to eat. Now that Leonard has single-handedly solved the AIDS crisis, we shall applaud him. But yet again, I stand in the eye of the storm of the world's ills, waving my staff like Gandalf and screaming, "Let's get this sorted!" Next one, it's a biggie, but I refuse to be scared. Is there a God? Leonard.
Well, it is an age-old
Answer
question.
calmly as long as the question, Leonard. Do not show you're working.
Is the case?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Right, he shoots, he scores, there is a God. Right, next up we have...
Hang on. There is not a God.
But Leonard just said there was.
Well, I think
Leonard, did you or did you not just say that there was a God?
I did.
So does Danielle have new information, or are you playing me like a balalaika?
No, it's just...
Come on, Boffins, I've already wasted time saying balalaika when drum would do.
I think the issue is that I think there isn't a god, whereas Leonard thinks there is.
Oh, you are having a go!
It's just that we respectfully disagree.
Oh, this is bad news. Right, casting vote, Richard.
Well, I'm agnostic and so is Tim.
Yes.
Oh, make the tea! We need to know if there's a god. It's important.
Well, there really is no yes or no answer.
What? I can think of 2 yes or no answers just off the top of my head. This is big talk. We need the answers. It's big talk. Leonard! Leonard! Leonard!
As usual, Raymond.
Big talk!
Yes, it is big talk, Raymond.
Gah!
Hello? No. Hello?
Hello, Simon. It's me, Gerald.
Oh, hello, Doris. It's me, Walter.
How are you doing, old chap?
All right, thanks.
Listen, Simon, I had to call to ask how you got on with that terrific new girl last night.
Not too bad. There were 1 or 2 things I couldn't quite get hold of.
Yes, I know the sort of girl. So tell me, where did you take her? Somewhere exotic?
Sainsbury's.
Bianca Jagger goes there, doesn't she?
I think the best thing I can do, dear, is read the list out to you.
Yes. So tell me, what was she like? I mean, what sort of girl?
A French red,
Ooh.
and bloomers too large,
What? Kept slipping down, you mean?
and
Oh.
rolls for 20p.
She doesn't. What did you say her name was?
Hovis.
I think I know her. Isn't she pregnant at the moment?
Oh, no currant buns. No, they've ran out. Or a tin of something for the cat.
It all sounds very fishy to me, old sport. Did you say her parents were in a bill?
Well, yes, the Pilchards.
She sounds like a right little raver. Don't know how she had the energy.
Well, she said the milkman hadn't been round yet.
Ah, yes, that would explain it. So what did you do?
Had to get it sterilised.
Good God.
Had to be on the safe side. Put it in the fridge when I get back.
Well, I'd rather you than me, old chap.
Where was I?
So she took you back for a nightcap, did she? I say, what sort?
Fairy liquid.
Ah, I see. She had the bitter lemon and you had something stronger.
Ah, yes, 3 tins of curry powder.
Just to keep you going, I bet. You lucky devil. I wish I knew that.
Well, I went across the road to get some apples.
That is all you need. I mean, that is all you need. A dog leaping up onto your lap.
Yes, the yellow sort. Oh, with the crunchy skins.
Golden retriever.
Golden delicious.
I bet he bites people, doesn't he?
I'm confident Pippins.
It's a terrible thing to happen. So what did you say?
Oh, well, my 3 minutes are up, dear. I've got to go.
So you could say, I suppose.
Oh, God, no.
Listen, Simon, you haven't told me exactly what this girl does for a living. What?
Yes.
She works at Sainsbury's.
The champagne, Walter, darling. Shh. That's for us, dear. Later.
I say, Simon, is this girl about 5'8", ginger, brown eyes and other things to match?
I've got to go, dear. I may be late. I've got a fair bit to see to.
I should forget about it all, Simon. I'm sorry, old sport, but you've been shortchanged. Wiry little bastard. miss.
Sorry, I have a cold. I wish to make a complaint.
Oh, sorry. Closing for lunch.
Never mind that, my man. I wish to make a complaint.
Oh, yes, the Norwegian blue. Oh, what seems to be the problem with it?
Never mind that, my man. I bought this part not half an hour ago from this very boutique. And it's stone dead.
No, it's not dead. It's resting.
I know a dead part when I see one, young man. And I'm looking at one right now.
No, it's resting.
Resting?
Yes, they're resting. Remarkable bird, the Norwegian blue, isn't it? Beautiful plumage.
Plumage does not enter into it. It's stone dead.
No, it's resting.
All right, if it's resting, I'll wake it up. Hello, Polly! I've got a nice fresh cut of fish for you to wake up, Mr. Polly Parrot!
There, move.
No, he didn't. That was you pushing the cage.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Hello, Polly! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine! This is your 9 o'clock alarm. Well, that's what I call a dead parrot.
He's stunned now.
Stunned?
Yes, he stunned him just as he was waking up.
That parrot is definitely deceased. And when I brought it not half an hour ago, you assured me that its total lack of movement was from it being tired and shagged out after a long squawk.
Well, he's pining for the fjords.
Pining for the fjords? What kind of talk is that? Why did it fall flat on its back the moment I got home?
Well, the Norwegian blue prefers skipping on its back. It's beautiful plumage.
See, I took the liberty of examining that parrot, and I found that the only reason that I'd been standing on its perch in the first place was because it had been nailed there.
If I hadn't have nailed it there, I would have muffled up those bars and been dead on its back.
This parrot wouldn't escape this cage if you put 4,000 volts for it. It's bleeding demise.
Well, I'd better replace it then.
If you want anything done in this country, you better complain until you're blue in the mouth.
Sorry, mate, no more parrots.
No more parrots. I get the picture.
I've got a slug, though.
Does it talk?
Not really.
Well, that scarcely replaces a parrot.
Listen, I never wanted to work in a pet store.
I'm sorry, but this is irrelevant.
I wanted to be a lumberjack, hopping from tree to tree in British Columbia, chopping down the trees.
Thomas, Chloe, Mummy has something very important to tell you both.
Oh, what is it, dear heart? Tell all.
Alice couldn't come into work today, so Mummy's had to arrange for an agency nanny. Mummy, no! We must all be very brave, my darlings.
I don't feel very well.
Be strong, for there is more I have to tell you. This person the agency is sending, he's from the north. Leeds, I'm told, but could be as far as Scarborough. I'm sorry.
You alright, Mrs. M? It's Dave from agency. Lovely place you have there, Mrs. M. Lovely. I tell you what, I thought I was going to be stuck in traffic. The traffic were that bad, man, I'm going to be late. Don't mind if I call you Mrs. M, do you? Mrs. Montgomery's quite a mouthful.
Mummy, what's he saying? I don't know, but he seems very angry. Don't try to provoke him in any way. I'm not looking in the eyes!
Right then.
Is he going to kill us?
I won't let anything bad happen to you.
What are you two tight little names then? Kelly, you're going to be a right handful. Right then, breakfast time. How about a couple of Yorkshire bickies and a few cups of tea, eh?
I won't be alive!
Hello for the third time. As we come to the end of a totally fantastic experience, we come to our last instalment, love. Love is a major theme in Shallow Graves, as murder of a fiancé means the death of love. Because of that, I love Shallow Graves, so please go see it. You will love these next few sketches. With definite life, laugh, and love, you will feel the last emotion the most.
Shame about the other place. Still, this looks nice.
Well, at least it's only for one night.
Hello, can you help me? I mean, sorry. Can I help you?
Would you like to book a room, please?
Of course. Single or a double?
A double, please.
Excellent. Cheers. So, how many of there are you?
2.
So there are. I'll put you in room 3. He's normally there. There may be a bit of sick on the floor. Do you mind? It's only mine. It came out while I was trying to change the duvet. My wife will take your bags.
Hello, I'm his wife.
Could you put these bags in room 3 or 4 or whichever you can find?
It's okay. I'm a man, really. We met in the war.
You've missed one.
There's another one.
I don't mind if I do. There we go. If you'd like to come with me. These are some of the other guests. Don't bother introducing yourself. They won't remember your names. Between me and you, They're all pissed. Okay. Here we go. This is the room. This is your key. You won't need it. But some of the guests found getting the little key into the little hole quite fiddly, so we had all the doors removed. This is the mini bar. The English breakfast is £12 and the continental is free.
What is the Continental?
It's wine. If you need reception, just dial 0 or 3 or 4. You know, sometimes pressing one little button can be, quite specific. Have a lovely stay.
Good evening, Mrs. Perkins. It was good of you to come in. I understand you are a busy lady, but I fear this matter is not one that could be discussed over the electric telephone.
No, absolutely, Headmaster. I mean, if Tommy is in some sort of trouble, I'd like to nip it in the bud.
Well, quite frankly, Tommy is in trouble.
Oh, dear.
Recently, his behaviour has left a great deal to be desired.
Dear.
He shows no interest in school life. He refuses to muck in on the sports field, and it has been weeks since any master has received any written work from him.
Dear me.
Honestly, Mrs. Perkins, if Tommy wasn't dead, I'd have him expelled.
I beg your pardon?
Yes? Expelled. If I wasn't making allowances for the fact that your son is dead, he would be out on his ear.
Well, how did he die?
Well, is that important?
Yes, I think so.
He's lying up there in sick bay now, stiff as a board, and bright green. This, I fear, is typical of his current attitude. You see, the boy has no sense of moderation. One moment he's flying around like a paper kite, and the next moment he's completely immovable. And beginning to smell.
You didn't answer my question. How did he die?
Ah, well, it all began at the library, you see. We've had plenty of trouble recently. Boys taking out library books without library cards. Your son was one of these boys. So I administered a beating, during which he died. But you will be thankful to know the ringleader was caught. And I don't think we'll be having any more trouble with library discipline. You see, the library
You beat
card...
my son to death.
Yes, it would seem... please, I am not used to being interrupted. The library card system was introduced to...
Well, what happened?
Well, apparently boys were just sneaking into the library and taking the books.
No, during the beating.
Oh, that. One moment he was bending over, the next moment he was sort of lying on the ground, deadish. Mrs. Perkins, I find this morbid fascination of yours rather disturbing. What I'm talking about is Tommy's attitude. And honestly, I do see where he gets it from.
Are you mad?
I am furious. To accommodate for his death and funeral, I have had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesday.
This is preposterous.
It certainly is. Or at least it would be. If it were true.
What?
I've been joking with you, Mrs. Perkins. Pardon me, it's my strange academic sense of humour. I've been pulling your leg.
Thank God.
Yes. I wouldn't cancel afternoon school on Wednesday to bury that little shit.
Turn big light up, thank you. Very passable, this wine. Very passable.
That's some good bloody Chasselia, that is, Josiah.
Right there, over there.
Who would have thought 30 years ago today we'd be sat here drinking Chateau de Chasseling?
Back in day, we'd have been happy for the price of a cup of tea.
A cup of cold tea.
We aren't milk or sugar.
Or tea.
In a crack cup and all.
We never used a cup. We used to have to drink out of rolled up newspaper.
Best we could do was use a bit of damp cloth.
But you know, we were happy in them days, weren't we, when we had nothing?
Because we had nothing. My old man used to say to me, money don't make you happy, son.
Oh,
and he were right.
You were bloody right, Tim.
Yeah,
You were bloody
right.
right.
You
I
were
was
right.
happy. You bloody were and all. You were bloody happier. I tell you, I were happier when I had bloody nothing. Used to live in this tiny little tumble-down little house with great big bleed-eyed holes in roof.
House! You were lucky to have a house. We used to live in one room, all 26 of us. No furniture, no floor. We had to huddle up in one corner for fear of falling.
You were lucky to have a room. We used to live in a corridor.
Ooh, corridor. We'd have loved to live in a corridor. Would have been a palace to us. We used to live in a water tank. And rubbish tip. We used to wake up every morning to rotting fish being dumped all over us.
Well, when I say house, of course I mean hole in the middle of the road covered by a sheet of tarpaulin.
Cardboard box. Yeah.
I had to move out of my... Excuse me. I had to move out of my bleeding hole in the ground and move into a bloody lake.
You were lucky to have a lake.
Well.
There were 150 of us living in a shoebox in the middle of the road.
Cardboard box?
Aye. Don't let him have any more of this.
No. Bloody hell.
Well, you were lucky. We used to live in a rolled up newspaper, right, in a septic tank. You used to have to get up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. We had to clean newspaper, go work 14 hours down at mill, day in, day out, week in, week out, for 6p a week. Then when we come home, our dad would thrash us to sleep with his belt.
Bloody luxury that is, I tell you. We used to have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get out at lake, clean lake, eat an handful of bloody hot gravel, then go to work for 2p a day, for 20 hours a day, and then come home and our dad would get the broken bleeding bleed-eyed bottle out and slash our bleeding bleed-eyed necks right up, and I tell you.
Well, of course we had it tough.
Oh.
We used to get up, lick the road clean with our tongues, eat half a handful of freezing cold gravel, work the mill 24 hours a day, and when we'd get home, our father would slash us in half with a bread knife.
Right. I used to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock at night, half an hour before I went to bed, eat a lump of cold poison, work 29 hours down mill and pay Miller owner permission to come to work. And when I'd come home, and I will kill us and dance about our grave singing hallelujah. House.
Take that away from you and all. Still, sounds like luxury. Only half an hour before you went to sleep. 3 days before I got to sleep, I'd have to wake up, work 36 hours a day at Mill, pay Mill owner double the privilege just to be there. And when we got home, we'd be hung, drawn, and quartered.
And you try telling the kids these days that. They'll never bloody believe you. Hey! Turn big light off.
Hello again. So we've come to the end of our journey, and I'd like to thank the sponsors for helping us through this show. Without them, it would be a shallow grave of what it was. Now, I am accustomed to now have to perform for you, as it's now part of the policy put in place by the sponsor. If you could.
La 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. Sunday morning, how I long to be there. With Marie who's waiting for me there. Just along the city, there's an open flame, and it through the wind and rain. Is this the way to end? No, nothing. BBC, everybody! La 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. I'm the wind to wait for me. Exploring it. Singing it for the sweet Maria. Everyone is coming to see her. There's an open flame, and it keeps me going through the wind and rain. Is this the way to Amarillo? My pillow, in the dreams of Amarillo, a sweet Marie who waits for me. And I've been hugging in the dreams that I'm alone. A sweet Marie who waits for me. La 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 la. La 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 la. A Marie who waits for me. La 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 la. Sha la 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 la.
we would like to do something today, so Jenny, could you please bring that bag for me? Now, for those who don't know, today is Rob's birthday. So, we would like to sing you happy birthday. So this is your hat now, so this is actually yours. Happy birthday. Yeah, have a magical birthday. This is all from us. Oh yeah. We bought you a special because the sponsors sent something. Oh, Shallow Graves. You're 2 today. So in a minute, after 3, we're all going to sing happy birthday to Rob. Okay? After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rob. Happy birthday to you.
Have a magical birthday.
Off you go. See you guys. Thanks, everyone.
Does anyone want a lolly?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone,
Jenny,
hurry
can I have a
up.
word with you in a minute?
Is someone wait? No,
Who's fine?
Right, so I would like to say a big thank you to everyone for coming tonight. Sam, you can leave now. We talked about this. You're not always the star.
It's a miracle!
But honestly, a massive thank you to everyone who's come tonight. Whether you've come just for tonight or whether you're staying for the whole week, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. You can see now why we had deja vu first. So this night wouldn't have happened without Rob, who's already had his presence, and without Shania. If you come up to the stage. Quite literally, you give her a script and she can make anything happen. And also a massive thank you to Matt and Kyle, wherever they are. Kyle, come on up. Come on up, Matt. A massive thank you from everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. I know, yeah.
Oh.
I'd also like to say a massive thank you to Adam, who's up there. If you give him all a wave. If you aren't aware, because I know that I was talking to some people earlier, Thestival is a 3-night show. So yesterday we had musical section, which was called Blast of the Past, and also drama section. These will be available in a couple of weeks to watch on YouTube. So if you've missed them, YouTube our channel HSU Theatre, and you'll be able to find them on there in a couple of weeks. Tomorrow we have our last night, which is going to be Shallow Graves, which is, I think Rob's told you all about at this point, so... But honestly, thank you all for coming so much, and I hope to see some more familiar faces tomorrow.
Right, oh, are we taking the pictures out there?
Are we doing them in blacks or the fun costumes?